Mark King
wouldn't start a match as favourite, but there's very little in it, and I've spoken to a lot of people, and most people have a different
10 meetings. They were dead level at 5-all. Trump winning 6 of the 9, and Trump responded by winning 3 straight frames, with O'Sullivan scoring just. In contrast, in last year's final, O'Sullivan was never very welcome for the reigning world champion.
No.
Yeah, I agree. He has to start well. Remembering that Masters, with the first 8 frames at the end of it, in Ronnie's backyard where he always wins, it was 7-4. How much we do know.
15.
It's that wonderful match that Ronnie won in the Tour Championship. Sullivan cleared the colours. It was a great game. So there have been lots of great matches. This is the next chapter. It was not a very good one. He hit the middle pocket on a fairly average, not difficult safety shot.
Fantastic final blue to win the frame on the black, but a routine pink goes astray for O'Sullivan. So just 23 points. World-class players. There are bound to be nerves in the early stages of a final.
Thin. Blue. Going to control it with a nudge. Well, he's played it pretty well. He's always
7.
Trump's one moment of alarm this week, described as the perfect performance in the round before against China's Gao Yang. Of course, he made the maximum 2 other centuries, but against Bracel, he had to dig deep. Butson in the final before winning
13.
in the decider. So
really going to make it very difficult for Judd to make this into a frame-winning chance. He already looked in this frame, I think.
19.
Final for the first time in the summer. At 30 years of age, the youngest ever to do it.
Trump 24.
O'Sullivan going for his second.
The other way instead. That'll do him. That's a nice bonus. And interesting one, you know, because really, if he'd have potted a great red up, would he have played the yellow? My favourite last night, but the O'Sullivan money has come in, no doubt, from his huge amount of fans.
5 minutes. Trump.
Hit the wrong side of it. Well, that's turned it. Either way, he's given Trump a chance.
1.
It's a much more difficult shot than the blue, but with more at stake.
Trump 4.
No question that Walsh can glance on the loose red. Keep one behind the yellow somewhere is the plan.
Foul. Miss. Trump 4. Foul. Miss.
Wow.
Trump 4.
How close did he get to that? Yeah, so deciding that it's a more dangerous option. But convert it to a frame winner.
1.
A chance to do so where the balls are.
O'Sullivan was first in.
9.
Shouldn't be a problem. But it was a problem. Enough for him to miss.
Shot trump. 16.
Well, it looked.
1.
Not sure how a straight shot can kick ball off. It didn't look great.
Bit early to be talking about. It's probably important for O'Sullivan, given that he's lost his last 3 final meetings with the world #1. Coming from behind, of course, he did it against Ding and Carter.
16.
And lest we forget, in that great crucible matches.
That's a very good breast shot. Would be. It was near the cushion.
20.
He looked to see if it would go in the middle, but it looks very narrow.
32.
Get to aim at. Don't blame him. Played safe.
Ronnie O'Sullivan. 30.
Tense opening frame, this.
Before he hampered himself on the pink, missed the straight red. Is, of course, they're both super attacking, don't necessarily look to play a safety shot if they can avoid it, but they're both very adept at doing that. Tend to overshadow their tactical prowess.
Into the top left. A great view of it. No problem.
5. 11. On the first frame.
A dramatic start to our...
To the left corner.
Seven of them. And he's missed what was a tough red. A lot.
1.
The top jaw.
You never feel comfortable until that first frame is on the board. And of course, he lost the first to Grace last evening. Before, Trump will now feel a lot more comfortable and looking to build on it here. Eurosport, for the first time, we're going to be showing the first round of the UK Championship over the next 4 days. Before, of course, the tournament really gets underway in earnest next Saturday. And right off the back of that, Trump, of course, looking to make it 2 out of 2 in this series. No £1 million bonus this year to win all 4. He has become the most prolific of winners. 6 ranking titles during the last campaign was, of course...
He went up the table. Well, by moving the red, gives him a chance. Stay down on that one, not sure it was in. Towards the right jaw, we look. Straightened it up. is one of these very industrious breaks.
Trump looking to emulate Hendry and winning 3 of the same on the bounce, as he did back in
55.
but
Trump 55.
just when he was on the cusp.
Trump 55. 1.
These are the kind of frames which can... frames that you can steal, which perhaps you should have lost. Gone through a gap. Anything would have been screw into them now, I think. Decided against that.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
It's all a little bit of a...
Trump looking to swerve around the black to pop this red.
Foul.
Oh, and he's missed it. Goodness me.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 7.
Because if you can swerve it and get it next to...
Foul. Thanks.
Here we go.
1.
Well, I'll never understand O'Sullivan's decision there. Chance to put Brown safe here as well. Make the task even more difficult for O'Sullivan.
Trump 1.
It's there, and he only needs the black to go with it.
This frame. No, he's missed another one in exactly the same spot. Frame is still live.
He's so good at shots like that. He gets such a high percentage. It looks like 2-0. And O'Sullivan, under early, never let it slip.
Trump 8.
Free ball, of course. The way of the world #1, and these are the frames that really count.
I'll be honest, I'd like to, when we get to the mid, surprising shot that he played there, putting Judd back in the red over the pocket. Frame from there, but in pulling the red he gets a colour safe. Kind of gets an even bigger advantage.
Well, there'll be nothing unusual now. Have had chances in both frames, but Trump has prevailed in both of them.
It seems when you play O'Sullivan, you've just got to put all the balls so there's no more on the table. Then you can start.
Chance to test his long potting with that black. For the world champion, 2 tight, tense frames.
10.
Both have gone the way he applied himself to every shot he's played, right from ball 1.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan. 3. Trump 3.
Trump would surely, and frankly I'm sure he won't care because he's 2-0 up. That's all that matters. course, it wasn't decisive. There were a few twists and turns thereafter.
4.
It's a concern for O'Sullivan fans. The next frame, the way Trump has been playing in the last 2 seasons, he's going to take some catching if he builds a sizable lead.
Yeah, he doesn't even have used this as his practice. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but he's not obliged to concede. He's doing this.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 18.